When I think about Dalton Straus, I think the first thought that comes to mind is classic cowboy. When you think of the Old West and the New West, Dalton is one of those great individuals that can fit into both environments.
He's a farmer, he's proud of it, he's also a rancher, and I think he takes the fact that we have a responsibility to the land very much at heart.
I was born into the ranching heritage, and my roots go back on both sides of my family to agriculture. I went in partnerships with my dad in the beef cattle business, and that's what we've been in ever since.
Dalton has had to deal with some pretty challenging issues, both when he was on the Beef Council and when he was on the State Board of Agriculture. But he always did it in a style that was respectful. And that is what you want out of someone who is a leader in your industry, because people respect him. Maybe not everyone agreed with his position on the issues, but he was able to articulate the concerns of the industry in a way that people could understand.
His involvement in the Oregon Beef Council, his involvement in Farm Bureau, his involvement with the Oregon Cattlemen's Association, with the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Dalton's definitely giving back to the industry.
My dad was always very active in the community. As a consequence, whenever somebody needed somebody to do something, it seemed like they remembered the Straus name, and so that's who they'd call. Somehow, I never learned how to say no.
The people want Dalton to be involved in their organizations because of all the characterizations that he has, or his own personal willingness, his own personal expertise, his knowledge, his intelligence.
Because he covers a wide range of agriculture in the state, he's a person that it's important to sound out on ideas that we're trying.
We can no longer just sit at home and farm. We can't just stay at home and hope that everything around the world will get better. It takes advocates and passionate people like Dalton to let people know the importance of our industry.
He's truly been an ambassador.
He's looked at by the university and for all of us as a leader in the industry.
You know, you've got a heritage here that you're born and raised on this ranch. You have roots there that you can't bear to give up, to let go.
Thanks is not a word that can express enough everything that he has given. And I believe when you look in his face and you see the happy lines, you know that he also is very proud of what he has done. But I would say to Dalton that I am very proud of what he has done in terms of being that classic cowboy, taking care of his animals and his land in a way that's a model for everyone, serving his community and his state, and being a family man and being a friend of mine.
I just congratulate Dalton on yet another recognition of the good work that he's done for an industry that I'm so passionate about, and I'm so pleased that he's involved in it as the leader that he is.
I really appreciate the support that he's shown me personally, but more importantly, Oregon State University.
He keeps coming back, he keeps stepping up, he keeps doing the right thing, he keeps advocating for an industry that really gets short shrift a lot of times in the public eye and certainly in the political eye. And with Dalton and people like him, that we will never miss out in the public about how valuable we really, really are. And I thank him for that.
This award actually is immense, in my opinion. For me to look out and see my peers that continue to do so much and do so much involvement, many of them at the local level, but they're out there working every day to make things better for their neighbors and for their communities. And for me to be nominated to be up here, I guess I would really like to say, if I can do this, to accept this award on behalf of all those unsung heroes out there that probably could deserve it way more than I do, but I will accept it on your behalf, folks. thank you so much for what you do out there.